Mm, Mostly, I like the its winning thing is definitely like the combat, like sorceress is like a very exploded, cool, fun class to play, but like in regards of like the whole gist of it, like it doesn't like like Guild Wars has like the whole like exploration and much more going on in that sense of the word, and this is just like most just like going from point A to B to just like do quest.
Mm-hmm. It's a
That's
very
really
breadcrumby. You kind of follow what it wants you to do. You sort of follow it around and stuff like that. And as far as like a Korean MMO, this is not bad. Like I said earlier, like I really loved Ion's uh, PvP. The flight system was really just straight up magical at times. Like I love being able to fly around. It was also really beautiful. Like the Koreans know how to make really beautiful MMOs, like the really gorgeous ones.
yeah. We never got to play that game too much. Like we download it, but we never end up playing
I'll
it.
probably download it and play it one night because it has
I have
beautiful
to
music,
re-download
beautiful
it.
graphics, really nice PvP. Like all of that was there. And somebody pushed my door open, and I'm betting it was a cat.
Oh, it's that damn smudgy.
Probably Flurry, honestly.
He's a lot more about closing the door, so that's unusual.
I know, right? Yeah, he's more in the closing doors. Smudgy's all about opening them. Yeah. Yeah, so this is all right. Like, would I want to devote all my time to this? No. No, I would not. Cuz why would I?
Indeed.
I mean, there's not a whole lot here that I would want to vote. There's nothing special that says, "Hey, devote all your time here." Guild Wars 2 has some things that make it stand out against the rest of the, you know, whatever the other games. I mean, it came out around the same time as Terra. It came out at the same time as Terra, actually, and
Mm-hmm.
I would pick Guild Wars 2 over Terra any day of the week, honestly. Um, is this better than Black Desert Online, which is a really cool question that I'm posing to myself and to you because Black Desert Online is very similar. I think it's a little similar in the same vein, but I think Black Desert Online still feels really generic to me.
I don't think you can, in a certain way, you'll really compare the two because I think like Black Desert Online is much more in the way that Arc Age was in the sense of like
Well, yeah, let's
much
compare with
more.
Arcade too, because I'm comparing them all because they're all coming out of South Korea.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I can't really compare properly because I never played Black Desert Online.
Black Desert was really fun combat wise. The story's interesting, I guess. It gets pretty interesting. But is it, I haven't been totally wowed by anything coming out of South Korea. Um, I really love Final Fantasy 14. I love that. We both did. I loved World of Warcraft for many years. What are some other MMOs? I love Guild Wars 2. Um, in terms of MMOs, as in terms of like, are they fun? Not too many of them are, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you have any closing thoughts on this game, or?
It's an alright one. It probably not. I mean, I might would probably get to max level just on the grounds of the fact that you get XP very quickly at this point. So
You do.
probably
Like,
not
I'm
one
surprised.
that.
We only spent, like, we started at around 9 o'clock. It's now going
Yeah,
on midnight, so we spent about 3 hours, and we're already level 20.
indeed. So in that sense, yeah, if I really like didn't have much of a better option going on, this would probably like be enjoyable enough
Yeah,
to
like
be a good time killer, but like
what exactly are they asking you to pay for here? Like what is their cash shop like? Like here, let me look at it right now. Tera store. What
for what I know, it's a lot of like cosmetic stuff. Like if you go to the use the dressing room instead, that's like you can see all the cosmetic items that you can buy from there.
right now I'm just getting a whole bunch of bad coding in here. Like it's not even loading because of bad code. Let me try again.
Yeah, it opened after I had to like close them up.
There we go.
Yes,
Okay, much better.
Level boost, character slots, bank expansions.
Okay, so upon use, this character instantly levels up to level 60, gains all applicable skills. Alright, so we have like a additional character slot, level 60 scroll. I'm assuming level 60's level cap in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, bank expansion bundle. Springing your spec. Loot box, man, I hate those things.
Yep.
8 loot boxes. Stylus select hair coupon. Alright. Fleet mechanical mounts, weapon skins, accessories, costumes, consumables, XP boosts, which are not super great, but whatever. Loot boxes, services. Let's see. So they're not really offensive with the things that they want you to buy. They are.
Yeah, no, what I heard was that like the North American version of this game, because North American and European version of the game is run by two different companies.
Ah, okay.
The North American version is like a lot better in this, because suppose that the European version is a lot more focused on the cash shop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
So
yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't find this cash shop to be offensive, like, at all. Like, it could be a lot worse. A lot worse.
Very run of the mill. There is a whole bunch of, like, outfits in there, though, that you can, like...
Cash shops in general have a really bad rap because so many times they get abused. I'm not sure if you heard about this, but years ago on EVE Online, where they were fiddling around with things that you could buy through the cash shop. One of them was a monocle that you could buy, and it was $50, real dollars, for a monocle.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it gave people a lot of pause. Like that actually caused a huge stink with people. Allods Online, Allods, I'm sure you've heard of that.
I tried playing it very little, yeah.
I think it was like a cash shop game, like a Russian, I think it was Russian. And initially their cash shop had a bag in it for about $20 to $25, and people were freaking out over the inventory space being $20 to $25, and rightfully so. That's a lot for an inventory slot.
Yep.
So people were mad about that, and they changed it, but I think it left a really bad impression on people, and then people didn't want to play Allods because of that reason. Even though they took the feedback and they changed it, people still didn't want to play it because of that. So you have to be very careful with how you implement your cash shop, because people remember and then they stay away from your title because they don't trust you anymore. There's like a zero margin of error.
Yep, that generally is what's been going on, especially lately with the whole loot box debacles.
Mm-hmm.
Like as we know, with Battlefield 2, there was like a big movement in regards of like people raising a stink about the whole like how progression is almost like completely dependent on having to buy the loot boxes with real money.
Mm-hmm.
And they later on fixed that, but I don't think mostly anyone is anymore playing that whole game. So it's, yeah, you screw up with your cash shop, it's definitely going to like hurt.
What do you think of the Guild Wars 2 cash shop? Gem shop, rather.
There's a lot of stuff in that, like, well, not a lot of stuff, but a lot of like more. Well, honestly, no. There's not much in there, and the stuff that you would want, you can actually get it by just getting gold. So it's not too offensive. It's a bit of a pain that you have to, of course, get like that there are hair and face styles, like appearances and that, like locked in there. So like some races like Sylvari have to look like a pan's ass until they can actually like buy their remodeling kit. But like generally, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I thought it was pretty good too. I wasn't overly vexed by it or anything. I thought it was fair.
Yeah, like it has to like boxes that you need to buy a key to open, but like if you just play a while, you get like 30 goals, which I've managed to do like twice during my while of playing, and you can buy like a key with 30 gold and like open the chest with that, and then you can get stuff through that way too. So it's like it's not too intrusive now, and you definitely like aren't required to like buy anything from there. So
yeah, and as far as I can see with Tera, you're not really required to buy any of these things. I mean, some of the stuff's nice. Nope. If you're really into the game, you might want to toss them some money, especially since you can just download it for free off of Steam.
Yep.
It's, let's see, what are their prices like over here? Like, what are these gems? I don't even know how this translates to real money.
Look at that. By pellets. I'll look. Okay, so 1,000 gems is $10.
Okay.
So yeah, with $10 you can get 2 additional character slots already.
I would say that's fair.
That's pretty fair. Like, yeah.
That's the standard, right?
It's pretty much like like I'm going to take the Mr. Big Guy of World of Warcraft as another comparison. Wait, let me look at his services. Race change voucher is like, well, it's $20 because you need to buy 2 things to actually get that one, but I think World of Warcraft nowadays race change in that one is like $30, so it's cheaper than that one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not horrible.
It's not horrible, so I'd say Tera's pretty fair as far as a game goes right now on the market, and if it's really your thing, then you'll want to drop money onto it, and that's no problem.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like, if I look, most of the mounts, a lot of the mounts you can buy, they are... Well, there are a couple that are like, need to drop $40 for a mount, so that's a little bit of a horror show.
Yeah, this is true. That's not great, but if you are a free-to-play player, you're not going to be restricted from any of the content in the game. You can pretty much get to max level and not have to worry about a pay gate. Unlike with some games, like with Pirate 101, Wizard 101, just to name like 2 right off the bat, where you won't be able to progress unless you drop some serious doge on the game, and then you're gonna, some games just they have a paywall where you can't continue anymore unless you give them money. And but this is one that you can actually get to max level and not worry about whether or not you can spend the money. You can just do it for free, and then if you want stuff on the side, that's you have that option. So that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what there is about like.
And if you're worried about time constraints or anything like that, Arkham and I got to level 20 and like 3 hours, and we were kind of like screwing around a little bit in between. If you were really dedicated to leveling because you don't have enough time or something, you can definitely level quickly in this game. It is not a problem. So, in terms of respecting your time and your money, Tera is a safe bet, I'd say.
Yep, it's. Can agree with that. Like, already level 20, 60 is the max. Don't know how the end game is at this point. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get
it's
there. We'll
fine.
play it. We'll figure that out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can wrap this stream up, and
Mhm.
we'll come back tomorrow night with Guild Wars 2 Adventure Box.
Indeed.
All right. Say bye bye, Arkham.
Bye bye, everyone.